Hey Trey, can you describe just the emotions of leading up to today and then through that first at bat and the hit and kind of completing that step of your process here?
Yeah, I had all day just kind of been running through the last year and everything that me and Sarah and my family have been through. It's almost a year to the day. I think a couple days off from when I was last in a game. So definitely was a moment where I felt like it kind of came full circle a little bit. And like I said, I thought more about everything that happened today than I have in a long time. I've mostly tried to, in a lot of ways, just move on and not think too much about last year. But, I ran through all the tough days that we had I really tried to appreciate and cherish today. And I definitely did that.
Dan Connolly, you're up.
Trey, how much do you see this as another step on your journey to the comeback?
Yeah, I see it as a really big step. John, to finish answering your question too, I forgot to talk about the first at bat, but it was amazing. I almost teared up a little bit. I'm not going to lie when I was up there and, everybody gave me a standing ovation and, I saw the guys on the field clapping on the Pirates and in their dugout and of course our team and all our fans, and it meant the world to me. So, it was a really, really cool moment and one of my favorite moments of my baseball career. I think it was a huge day for me personally, getting back in a game and just another kind of milestone that I can check off here.
Pete Gilbert, you're up.
Hey Trey, as far as the baseball part of it, getting in there, did it feel just like it used to, I guess?
Yeah, it definitely did. I felt better at the plate than I expected for the most part. And for the most part, I feel like I had a good mindset up there and picked up where I left off. And, still some work to do in some places, but I'm really happy with how today went overall. I knew, of course, the first ball I get, is a double play ball. And I actually thought I made a good throw there, but Reynolds made a really good baseball play to get on the outside of the baseline, and he got his hand up as the ball was coming in. And it was a really good play on his part. But next time I'm going to make sure I get that throw a little bit more to my right, kind of learned the hard way there. The next one I made sure to really clear in front of the base runner. So I had a good alley to throw.
Rich Dubroff, you're up.
Hey, Trey, you said you felt like you picked up where you left off, but it didn't feel to you as if you hadn't played in a full year. No,
not at all. It really didn't. As much that as much that happened last year, it didn't really feel like a year since I had played. So, and we've gotten some live at bats here, which really helps too. Seeing some live pitching, that's the biggest name of the game. And whether it's been 6 months since I've seen live pitching like normal or a year, it's going to look a little fast and everything at first. So, it really doesn't feel much different than any other first game of spring training. In my opinion, like 6 months or a year since seeing live pitching, not too big of a difference, and you're always going to kind of have to get used to it.
Allie Berube, you're up.
Trey, there are going to be other cancer patients who look at you and say, look at what he was able to accomplish in this last year, his battle, getting back to baseball. What do you hope they take from what you've been able to do so far?
Yeah, I hope they know that there's light at the end of the tunnel. I know it's the worst news you can ever get when you get diagnosed with cancer, but there's a lot of people you're going to meet along the way and people in your life that help you get through those really tough times. And I've said it a million times, but I wouldn't have gotten through the last year without Sarah, my family, all my doctors, my surgeon and oncologist at Hopkins, and all the nurses. Nobody was able to go to the treatments with me. So the nurses too really helped me get through those treatments, and they were amazing. So there's a lot of great people you're going to meet along the way that help you through it. And then, after you're done with treatments, you can go on and kind of, get back to your normal life.
Steve Molesky, you're up.
Trey, any player missing a full season for whatever the reason would have some challenges when he came back. What are you looking to get out of the games the next few weeks? What's important for you?
Yeah, I just really want to feel ready for the season, and just like every other spring training. Never giving away a pitcher at bat and is extremely important. And when I'm up at the plate, I try to keep the same mindset every time and really just, zero in. These are at bats to get you better and get you ready for the season. And same with the reps in the field. So learning from your mistakes, seeing what works for you is extremely important. And, you got to build on that every game.
Joe Trezza, you're up.
Trey, besides Sarah, was anybody else here for you today?
Yeah, my
Family-wise?
parents drove down from Winter Haven, and my aunt, uncle, and cousins who also live in Winter Haven. They're practically like my immediate family too. I'm so close with them. They were able to come down to the game too. So it meant a lot having them here because last year when I got diagnosed, they all obviously came down, and it was much better to be back here in Sarasota and in a much happier kind of way.